That looks a little better. A little dark down there. A little light, a little dark. We'll work with it. So, guys, is that a little better? It might be. Well, we'll see. Yeah, that works. So, guys, I wanted to stress the point why, well, I think a lot of bloggers tend to complain when they're getting slammed by spam. It's really annoying. I just checked, to a lot of bloggers it is, but I just checked my back office on bloggingfromparadise.com and I saw another 17 spam comments from when I checked a couple hours ago. You actually want to celebrate being overrun with spam, and there's a great reason. And again, guys, blogging is a total mindset game. It's all about what's in your head, like life. Everything is the mind. You're going to think, feel, act certain ways based 100% on your mindset. Not only that, the world is going to reflect back to you your mind. And that's 24/7, 365. And of course, blogging is involved in this process. So you want to reframe blogging, spam, whatever, any aspect of your blogging campaign. I wouldn't call it so much in a positive light as much as I would say you want to think about it in an abundant light. Erica, great to see you, my friend. I'm doing a simulcast. We have YouTube, Facebook, and then a podcast, which I'll upload later. Oh, my hair's growing back in pretty quickly. Guys, remember Cue Bowl a while back. But guys, you want to reframe spam in this fashion because when you think really high energy, you're thinking more from love and abundance. You'll become a more successful blogger. You'll enjoy the journey. Hey, Cheyenne, what's up, brother? Good evening. And good afternoon, Erica. See spam as far as it flowing in like crazy, like a total flood, as an indicator that your blog is popping up on the radar screen. You're gaining increasingly massive exposure. So this means you're positioning yourself to become more and more successful on a worldly level, which is cool. It means that you're positioning yourself to help a lot more people through your blog, which is cool. And it means that your blog is being seen. The only reason why people spam your blog, especially when you're getting slammed with it, is because they're seeing it. It means you're gaining massive, I don't use the word massive, but it really is that way. You're gaining massive visibility, if I could say it. So when you're gaining massive visibility, you're being seen in a lot of spots, your blog is all over the place, organically, you're going to get spammed. So instead of being annoyed or agitated or frustrated, in your mind, think, I have a lot of exposure. My blog's being seen by a lot of folks. And that's the only reason why you're getting spammed, why a lot of folks are spamming your blog, bots, whatever. So don't think about it from a negative perspective. Sure thing, Erica. Think about spam as not a real annoyance or something that's just part of the job, pain in the tuchus, nightmare, endless frustration. And it's okay if these emotions seem to be triggered in your mind. That's like A-okay. It's okay if you feel that way. But try to reframe in your mind, try to think about all these spam comments as a clear indicator that you're gaining big time exposure. When you think of it that way, it feels a lot better. And the better you feel in your mind, the more abundant you'll behave, the more abundantly you'll behave. And when you're blogging abundantly, you'll be really generous. You'll be really patient. You'll be really persistent. You'll trust in the process. You won't doubt. You won't panic. You won't hurry. And this is how you build a rock solid foundation for your blogging campaign. And it's really quite fun when you understand it's all in your mind. It's very liberating. But you do have to change your perspective. And Cheyenne says, I remember my early days when I didn't know how to find out spam or legit comment. There was a spam comment, appreciated me. I took it. Later found that it was spam. Yeah, this has happened to me many times, bro, where you think it's a legit comment and it's spam. And that's okay. We all get fooled. Every single blogger. I don't care. Even the most experienced blogger, we look and we say, wait a second. Awesome, legitimate comment. And then later we realize, same comment, copy and pasted, maybe a different name. Sometimes they use a different email, trying to be slick. And that's okay too. But even getting a spam comment like that, bro, that's a good sign because it means that you're gaining enough visibility. Your blog's being seen in enough spots to where people want to get a comment on there to promote their business or promote their blog. And that's actually a positive, even though spam comments can be a little agitating and annoying. And you're like, I want a legitimate person. I don't want them to be using me and my blogging platform. The ego will say, oh, come on. And okay, it comes up. But when you think about it, it's a really good thing that you're getting spam comments because it means your blog is in demand. It means that it's out there. It means that when people come across it, whatever, let's say human beings, you know the drill, paying people $5 or whatever. Hey, Mohammed, good evening, brother. It means that you're being seen, which is a really good thing because guess what? There's hundreds of thousands to millions of blogs out there, millions and millions, really, tens of millions, hundreds of millions that get no spam comments because they're not seen. They have zero visibility. So they may be happy about, nobody's spamming my blog, but then they have no visitors. You have no visitors, you have no traffic, not helping anybody. And if you'd like to eventually turn it into business, you're not going to make any money when nobody sees your blog. So of course it's the price of doing business as a blogger. We know this, as a benchmark baseline concept, you're going to get spammed. But it's actually a good thing because it means your blog is in demand. People actually want to visit it, even if it's spammers, it doesn't matter. It shows that you're doing the right thing. You're blogging the right way. People want advertisement on your blog for free through a spam comment. They want to be seen. They say, okay, this is a pretty big time blog. I can get traffic get profits. And of course they won't, but it's a really good sign that you're popping up on the radar screen. So when you look at it in that positive light, in that abundant light, as far as your mindset, you'll feel better. Spam comments will annoy you less. They'll agitate you less. They'll frustrate you less. You'll just trash them and then move on. But you'll say, oh, that's good. And like this morning, I checked a couple hours ago, Kelly and I just arrived to a new location by the beach here in South Carolina in the USA for all my global listeners. So, and watchers, readers, followers, friends. So we went shopping, and I guess it was about an hour and a half ago, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, last time I checked my comments. Actually, no, maybe I checked it last time. I'm trying to think. I checked it? Long and the short of it, it was like 15, 17 new spam comments. Doesn't matter from the last time I checked. So I looked at that as a positive because it shows that my blog has enough exposure. It's seen in enough spots. People want to be seen through the blog. They view it as a high traffic platform, a place where maybe they can make some money through spam comment or be seen or advertise their business. So that's actually a really good thing. That's a positive. So I felt abundant on deleting all those, and feeling abundant goaded me to broadcast live on Facebook and on Twitter and to record this as a podcast. That's a good thing. We all win. It's more exposure for me. I get to help more people, more credibility. Ultimately, it's just me having fun helping more people. And then it's good for you guys But imagine if I looked and I said, 12 comments, they're all spam, these jerks. Then I don't feel as good in my mind. And if I don't feel as good in my mind, I would hold back. I might, go complain or whine, and that's okay. It's not a good or bad thing. But then it's like I'm almost being an energy vampire. I'm sapping my own energy because in my mind, I would have viewed being slammed by spam comments, or maybe not slam, but getting a little influx there, a little flurry, as being negative. But it's not. It means that your blog's in a lot of places, and it means that people want to get traffic through your blog, and they view your blog as being big time, which is a really good thing. Now, the one thing to remember too, guys, is as you become more well known, and I'm just working my way up, even though I've been doing this for a while, towards, we'll see where it goes, maybe being a top tier blogger someday down the road. Generally, almost across the board, you're going to be flooded with far more spam comments than legitimate comments. No worries. That's the ratio. You'll get a couple legit comments and a ton of spam because most people don't know what they're doing online. That's okay. All those spam comments, when you get a ton, as far as the ratio of spam to legit, they're indicators. These are showing, these are suggestions, clues that you're doing a good job and your blog is increasing exposure and credibility, and people see it as a way to be seen. That's really good. These are positives. It means you're on the right track. So learn to reframe spam comments instead of being annoyed, being super agitated, feeling like you're doing something wrong. Oh, you're just getting spam comments and no legit. Everything in life is mindset. Everything is mind. Everything. Dog back there. How you think, how you feel, how you act is based solely on your mindset. Oh, over there. I was doing a live video. You can come in here if you want. Or not. So if you're willing to reframe how you view spam comments and you see them just in a more abundant light, and more importantly, see when you're not observing them, you're not seeing them, framing them in abundant light, you'll see maybe an area in your mind for clearing, some fears for clearing, maybe not as much of an abundance mindset, a scarcity mindset. So you could just let it go and say, okay, getting spammed at whatever level you're being spammed shows that a lot of people can find your blog. And this, of course, Cooper the Yorkie in the house, shows you that's a good thing. You're getting a lot of exposure. You're being seen. So, guys, we'll wrap it up. It's about 20 to 2. I think it's lunchtime. I've yet to have lunch. We have Kelly Cooper. Her name, but that's Cooper too. Hey, what's up, bub? Hey, bub. Reframe, change your mind, shift your mind, renew your mind, and you'll feel better about being slammed by a barrage of spam comments. It shows that you're gaining exposure, increased credibility, and these are obviously positives, benefits, upsides, and this helps you retrain your mind as far as spam. Until next time, you know what to do, guys. Enjoy paradise, everybody.